Good morning. How are you? What's going on? We've got Resistance Band Wednesday. Hi. Hello. Good morning. June 17th. You guys, it's my dad's birthday. Happy birthday, Dad. Oh, how is everyone doing this morning? We are here. It is 7:30 in the Santa Fe. The sun is shining. The birds are chirping. The cats are sleeping. The cats are already on their first naps. But we are up. We got a bed. We got out of. How are you guys doing? I'm just gonna pull this up here, see if I can see folks. I haven't managing too many screens is maybe a little crazy. But let's see if we can pull this up there. Hey, good morning. I'm gonna let a few folks trickle in here. How are you doing? I always do that. I always too loud. I just like when I can see folks. Let's see if I can see. Does that work? Does that work? It's all a mystery. It's all a great mystery, friends. Good morning. How are you? Ready to move the bodies just a little bit? So what I have for you today is a descending ladder. We're gonna start with some pretty high rep numbers, but then we're gonna go smaller reps, and smaller reps, or fewer rather. They're not small. They're all equal size. How's this going in there, guys? Happy Wednesday to you all. I hope you all are doing well. You've made it to the halfway point of the week. Yes, doing these things. So here's the good news. I said we're gonna do high reps today. The good news is that the first two moves are moves that I use a lot as warm-ups. So those first two moves will be part of your workout, and we can jump right into it and get the body nice and warm. But let's get after it, shall we? I'm gonna start at the top here with a big number 50 reps. I know it seems like a lot, but again, we're gonna start out with these warm-up moves. So here's what's going to happen. Just gonna walk it back here and place this guy just below the knees for this one. So step on into your resistance band. If you do not have a resistance band, could you do this body weight? Of course you can, absolutely. Join us here, just try it out. Like I said, this first move is a veritable warm-up. So why not get right into it? I'm gonna place the heels on the ground. Make sure the buns are fairly close to the heels there. And then just planting the hands by my sides, nice and supported. We're gonna lift the hips straight up. Yes, the hip bridge, we do this a lot. So the band's gonna give us a little bit of feedback to keep the knees apart here. See if I can show you my elbows. Knees apart. Oh, hi, good morning, friend. We're starting out on the floor with just a sweet 50 numbered hip bridges here. Grab that resistance band. There's no rush. Again, we're gonna start with this nice warm-up-ish move. But let me tell you, 10 is a warm-up, 50 is a challenge. So we're gonna go for that big 50. Again, head is on the ground, nice and relaxed. Shoulders are solid on the floor, supporting my upper body. But let's bridge those hips up. Give the buns a squeeze at the top. I know I'm talking a lot. I feel like I've got 20. You guys got 30 more here? Boom! It's a big 50 hip bridge. The good news is this is the only item that we will do 50 of. The numbers go down from here, friends, but let's get a big 50. I'm gonna call that 28, 29, 30. I'm truly making this number up. We'll count Sometimes I use my fingers to count when I'm trying to talk. It's very helpful. Bada bing, ta-ta. There is 6, 7. Oh, there's the fire. There's the fire for your Wednesday. Yes. Okay. Okay, that's 40 for me. I've just got 10 more. Boom. But if you're just joining us, take your time. Count those reps. Get all 50. Oh, we'll only do it one time. This much I can promise. Final 5 over here. Boom. Holy buns. Again, still pulling those knees apart, keeping that band tense. Oh, 50. Oh. Like I said, 10 is a warm-up, 50 is a challenge, but we did it. Okay, I see you. Oh, there you are. Hi, hi, I see you also. I see you. How are you? So if you're just joining us, we've got descending ladder. Everything is resistance band today, but guess what? Your 50s are done. We're on to some 40s. We're gonna do some stuff with the 40s. Hey, starting to feel a little warm there. The internet's jacked. I think, shh, don't tell anyone. I'm literally saying this on the internet, but I think we're coming into a Mercury retrograde of sorts. Let's not blame the planets for our planet. I did 50 and there's fire. This is all we want, friends. We just want fire emoji, fire emoji, fire emoji. Right? It works. It works every time you work it. Okay, on the floor, feet in the sky. This time, I'm gonna put this resistance band around the arches. Don't look at the bottom of my feet. We're gonna flex the toes, heels to the sky here. The number is 40, reaching up and just lifting the shoulder blades off of the ground. If you can reach the toes, badass. If you're just here, totally fine. It's more about picking the shoulder blades up than anything else, but I'm keeping my belly button driving through the ground, right? Bam! Ba-da-da-da. I would think this is about 16 for me. Again, we're going for a big 40, so pace yourself here. If you need to take a break, if you're starting to get tension in the neck, let it sit down for a second, and then get right back into it. Boom, boom. 4, so I'm gonna count with my hands, because it's helpful. Ba-ba. But keep those heels flexed to the sky. Boom, I've got 10 more. Woo! Yes! Oh, fire in the belly. What? Final 5 for me. Boom. Whoo! Whoo! Ha! Oh, oh, big numbers. Big numbers. Take your time there. If you do feel like you've got a crazy wicked amount of tension in the core after that, not uncommon, I would take a wee little baby cobra, sort of create some space in those strong abs. Yeah, it's just nice. It's just nice to stretch out a little bit. You can come up a little bit higher. Ooh, good morning, core. Good morning. All right, we're gonna stay on 40 for one more move. Like I said, this is still kind of a move I use a lot for pull-aparts. If you have a long band as opposed to a loop, that is great for this one. But we're going to send the arms straight out in front of us here. Good old-fashioned pull-apart. So it's 2-3 inches. It's teeny, teeny, tiny, but we're going for that big number 40. Uh-oh, the sun's coming out and the exposure is jumping up. Bam! I'm gonna call this side. Again, we're just counting to 40, pulling this band apart. So this is check in with the posture. Tall chest, shoulders away from the ears. I'm moving those shoulder blades closer together behind me. I want it to come from the shoulder blades. Yes? Can you see this? I don't know, it's my back. I can't see my back. Okay, I'm gonna say that is 19, 20. I don't want to do 20 more. Your goal is 40. If you're counting a plus, 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 plus. Oh, ha. 40 is wicked. I won't lie. I won't lie, but keep those arms nice and long. If you need to take a quick break, shake out that lactic, build up, not a problem at all. But get all 40, friends. Get all 40. Whoo, whoo. I think I got 5. Yes. 4, 3, 2. Oh, wow, wow. Hi. Hello back. I feel my back and my shoulders and my posture. How are you feeling in there? So reach ups, pull aparts. The 40s are done. Nice work, 40s. We're on to the 30s. So as you can tell, I'm adding a move each time the numbers go down. So 3 things here. We're gonna start out with our good old friend, the lateral shuffle. So for all of these moves, they're single-sided moves, so we're gonna get 30 on each side. With the shuffle, the easiest way to do this, to make sure it's nice and even, is just go side to side. Of course, sometimes it's fun to do a shuffle, be like 5 or 6 steps in one direction, 5 or 6 in the other. If you have that space and that's what you want to do today, totally great. But I'm going to say nice and center here. Knees are pressing out to start, right? We're never fully losing that tension. We're always keeping a little tension on the band, but lift the chest, soften the knees. I'm going to step it 1 and 1. Yes, wide, control it together. 2 and 2. Your number is 30, friends. Are you with me? Are you with me? The first couple are very adorable, and then the fire starts to set in. I've got 5. I'm gonna use my finger counting technique today. Take it nice and slow. Keep it nice and low. These are the themes of the shuffle. Ba-dum-bum, ba-dum-dum. Again, your number is 30. I've only got 10 down, so we've got 20 to go. Doing great there. Stay low. If you're feeling good, maybe bring it a little lower. A little lower. Fantastic, fantastic. We'll just do it one time. This sinister ladder. Okay. I am halfway. I've got 15 on each. Boom. Yes. Make sure you're not losing that tension as it comes together, right? So I'm still controlling it together. Excellent. I am finally at my 20. There's 20. I've just got 10 more. Boom. Yes, you could get a little silly with the angles here. Boom. Oh my goodness, there's the fire. Keep it out, stay in it, friends. Yes. I've just got 5 more. Whoop. Oh, bomb store. Yes. There's the 3s. Bada bing. I think I counted right. This is my final 2, 1. And it was certainly a lot. Either way, holy cow. If you got 29 or 31, not a problem. Very, holy cow. Trapped in there. You can let yourself come on out. Sometimes describe getting out of the rubber band like taking off a wet bathing suit or putting a wet bathing suit on. Neither, very easy. Okay, so grab some water if you need it, but we're just gonna get right into that next set. Again, we're high reps here, so you're gonna feel a little buildup of a burn, take a break, shake it out, but keep going. There's no repetitive moves. We're just doing everything one time, but let's come in here. I'm gonna loop one arch. So I've got my right foot arch looped. That means my left arm is going to be doing the work here. That's right, a classic row, friends. So lean into that front knee. I'm leaning on a bench. My knee is this supported bench here while my left side does some rowing. Yes, the number is 30 each side. Friends, we've definitely done this in 10s. We've definitely done 8 or 10 of these. I don't believe we have done 30. So stick with it. Slow and steady wins the race. Don't let that band whip the hand back, right? Whoosh! Not as good as controlling it back. 10 down, 20 to go. Boom! Woohoo! You got this. Solid, solid. As you hold this position, you will see it is still a little lower body just to support you. I'm halfway though. Let's keep pulling. Make sure the back is not rounding here. Proud chest, even though I'm bent forward, I don't have to round in the back, right? Keep the chest lifted. Oh my God, I got 10 more. Boom. Rah, boom. Woo. Yes, strong backs. Strong backs. I think this is my final 5. Boo. Oh, I feel the glutes. How is that possible? Boo. And that's 30. Oh, I'm just gonna let it go. Yes, yes, excellente. Wednesday, Wednesday, Wednesday. All right, very nice job, arm. There's truly no rush to get into this other side, but of course we're gonna balance it out. But take a nice hydration break, shall you? Shall you, shall I? Sometimes it takes a few minutes to get my mouth working in the morning. There's no banded exercises for language. For better or for worse, let's loop that other arch. Find your supported bench here, right? So when I say bench, shoulder over elbow, knee over ankle, strong, strong support. We've got 30 on the other side. Again, I'm gonna control it back. No whipping with these bands. Yes, yeah. Big 30 here, you got this. Bum, 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 bum. Use the breath. It's a slow, steady, yeah. Boom. Pull it back again, check in with that posture. If you're starting to round forward, send those shoulders away from the ears. I'm halfway into my 30. Woo! Boom, boom. Dun, dun. There's 20, 10 more. You're doing great, friends. You're doing so good. Oh, there's the fire. There's the fire. If you're feeling fire in the legs, you're not wrong. My final 5. Woo! 3, 2, and that's 30. Bam! I'm gonna not rubber band slap myself this time. Oh, it's kind of fun. It's kind of fun. Ba-ba, ba-ba. Not to worry. Rose done. Very nice job, Rose. That was intense. You can shake it out. Da, 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 da. Do little shoulders. Do little shoulders. We're coming back to the legs. Yes, still on that number 30, but your last move, we're gonna do one yay and then yay. So let's come in here. We're gonna get a single side loaded deadlift. So just for ease of having a single band, we're gonna come in here and deadlift where the right hand is holding on if the right foot is looped. So we were doing opposite holds. This one is same side. If you had a bigger band and you wanted to get into something more like the band is under both feet, and I'm holding onto the sides. I super duper super love this version of a deadlift. Either way, friends, let's stick with that 30. Whatever rubber band you have is fantastic. I'm gonna start out on the left side, so left hand, holding shoulders nice and square, hips nice and square, coming straight up to standing. Yes! Really lock the hips out. At the top, you can give it a nice exhale as you come up. Yes. Give you the straight on. It's actually pretty challenging to keep these shoulders and hips nice and square. I will say, as we are in this time of not being able to have direct feedback like you would in a group fitness class where, you know, your trainer can see you, it is actually very beneficial to videotape yourself. I, of course, can see a little live feedback, and it's helpful. I even notice little inconsistencies in myself when I don't have some sort of feedback. So I do encourage you, if you're feeling like things are wonky or you're just not certain, and it's been a while since you've been under the supervision of a trainer yourself a little video feedback, try it out. I mean, it seems that we need to make friends with our technology these days. Yes, yes, okay, very nice. How's it going in there? We solid, solid, solid. All right, 30 on that side, dead lifted. It is a bun move. Just in case you're not feeling it completely, let's balance it out. Other side, solid 30, trying to stay nice and square. That's my one ramble for today. And if you want to send me that video, if you're not certain about something, you can always send me a message. I'd be happy to give you some tips, some feedback, some whatever. It's my pleasure. It's just what I like to do. And we all have a little extra time these days. Boom. Yeah, yeah. I mean, the beautiful thing about these resistance bands is they're much less injury prone to like our days when we're doing the heavy stuff, but still practicing really good form sets us up for good form when we're under a heavy load and or just doing real stuff out in life, right? Very nice. Now I've completely lost track of my numbers. Are we maybe 10 more? Why not? Oh, because I love the deadlifts. 7. Here is 6. Still sitting nice and tall. Really snap those hips in. I've got 4. The 3, 2, and oh yeah. That feels balanced. That feels balanced side to side. Again, if you did 31, if you did 29, not a problem. We're just doing Wednesday. We're just doing Wednesday, friends. How you feeling in there? Buns fired, arms fired, backs fired. Okay, let's come to the ground for, oh yeah, 30s are over. Your 30s are over. We're going to the 20s. 20 is the number. Oh, so reasonable. We're gonna come onto the ground. I've still got my rubber band though, so we are quickly becoming big fans of this one. Hooking the arches here. I'm gonna bring the legs into a tabletop position. If the neck is holding tension, of course, set it down, be head on the ground, shoulders on the ground. But I feel a little more core engagement when I tuck forward, fingertips lightly behind the head here. I'm going to extend one leg nice and long, bring it back to center, extend the other leg. So alternate this leg press. The bent side is giving the resistance against which the long side is pressing. Yes, but I want 20 each side. That's 3 and 3 for me. Take your time here. Ooh, yeah. It's a core store. 4, boom. Again, each time I'm bringing it back to center with control and 6. Again, so we're counting each leg, so 20 on each leg is the great challenge here. I know it's not easy, but you got this. You got this. Stick with it. Slow and steady. Bam. Bam. Awesome. Woo. I feel it. I feel that core. If you're not feeling the core, let's drive the belly button in through the ground. Find a tiny little tuck here, if that makes sense to you. Oh, a 12. 12, doing great, team. Don't let it go. Just stay in there. Back to center, back to center. Fire in the core. It's incredible, incredible. I think that's 15 for me, so there's 5 more over here, but if you are moving at a different pace, not a problem. You were just going for reps today. I think I got 3 more. 3. Yes, 2. Oh no, 2. Last 1 with control. And, oh yeah, that's your trainer's favorite. Bam! Love it. Super love it, friends. Oh, what's up, Anna? Hi. How are you? Okay. That was a lot of core store. Let's give the abs a break, and we're gonna do an arm move. So again, we're on the 20 reps, smaller and smaller as we go. We're gonna do a hammer curl here with, I know you know, I call this the accordion setup. So a little bit of lateral tension. My first piece, this is a 2-parter, but I'm gonna do a hammer curl. Hammer curl just meaning it's a thumbs up, right? A classic curl would be yay. Hammer curl is ha, like we're using a hammer. Bam! But instead of focusing on the down, we're gonna focus on the up. So pull that puppy apart, nice tall chest, elbows in by my sides. Hammer curl, thumbs are collarbone-ish height. And then from here, I'm just gonna extend it straight out. So that's 1, bring it back in and uncurl. So curl out, back in, uncurl. Curl, press, back in, uncurl. 3 down, 4 to go. You don't have to make fists here. You could have an open hand. That is also another way to make sure you're getting a nice pull apart feeling with those shoulders. We're in the 6th zone, 7s, yeah. Uncurl it. This one I know is starting to feel like fire. That means you're doing it right, yes. But if you need to take that break, don't let me stop you. Shake it out and get right back into it. So good. I think I like the fists the most. Bam! Just reminds me to hold tension there. 10 down, 10 to go. Oh God, you got this. It's not technical. It's not a technical use of voice. We just want to have a good time. It's not torture, I swear. If you're smiling, it's I won't be one of those people that says you have to smile. But I can't help it, you guys, because I like it. Holy shisa, I think 17, maybe, but don't rush through it. Hold that tension. I felt myself starting to speed up. Nice and slow. Yes, yes. Is this 19? I'm gonna make sure I definitely got final 20. Oh, fire in the arms, all the arms and the shoulders. That was rowdy. That was a little rowdy. Let's take a beat. Not technical use of the waving arms there. Just shaking it out. Grab some water, friends. You're doing great. All right, 2 moves down on the 20s, 2 moves to go. Yes, adding more moves as the numbers get smaller. But will we be at 10 in no time? And we only have one move with the 10. It's gonna be your final challenge. But let's stay in 20 zone, 20 zone, 20 zone. This one's gonna get into your obliques, friend, that side ab. So we're gonna come all the way onto the ground, but I'm gonna move back into a position where the band is on the arches. So, a couple options for your upper body here. Since the focus really is oblique, I wanna make sure your upper body position, i.e. your neck position, is supported. So I'm gonna go nice and long. I'm actually gonna set the bottom leg all the way on the ground. So my hip is down, my thigh is down, my knee's down, my the top of this toe is down. As I have a little bit of tension here, it's kind of wanting to pull it up, but you can keep that bottom foot grounded. So here's the options with the upper body. As I was jibber jabbering, you could be up on the shoulder if you were able to hold this position without slumping into it, right? If I can press away here, have that elbow right under the shoulder and be supported, the move is a side crunch. So I'm gonna reach nice and long with that top arm and then bring the knee to the elbow. If this does not feel good for neck, shoulder, arm, oh, you can bring it all the way down to the ground. Not a problem here. You can still get that oblique, but I'm gonna operate here from the shoulder position. Oh, I can feel it already. You guys ready for this? Big 20 here. Again, reach it long and then crunch it in. Woo, 2. So bottom foot is just the anchor. Use the breath and crunching from here. Crunching from your obliques. Oh baby, 7, 8, 9, 10. You got 10 more. Come on. Woo. 3, 4. Holy cow, you can do this slower than I'm doing it, and it would be even harder. What? Bam. 19, 20. Holy moly. Did I mention it's a little gluteal? Elbow cuff. Oh God, love it. That was intense, yo. That was intense. I was not expecting as much bun in that one. So a little obliques, a little booty. Never mad. We're never bad at more gluteal attention. But let's set it up on the other side. Again, make this work for your upper body. If you're a shoulder, achy, neck tension person, experiment with this prone position. Be all the way on the ground. You still get that crunch. But if shoulders are good and we can stay nice and pressed out of that bottom arm, we're gonna crunch it in for 20 here. Elbow to knee. See if you can really focus on crunching from the obliques. And when I say crunch, she's helping you pull. She's pulling. Yes, pulling that knee up. Again, the number is 20. I think I'm on 8, 9, 10. Whoa. You got this. Make sure you're reaching with the arm each time that the leg goes long too, yeah? Don't leave out that fun piece of extension. Now I've completely lost my numbers. I'm gonna call it 17, 18, 19. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh. 20s. Just hanging out in the 20s. Did it, did it, did it. Woo! Who is not expecting glutes? This one right here. I'm gonna take a little side stretch here. So one foot over the other. Just make a little space. One foot over the other. Da, da, da. At any time in these workouts. Yes! What is that? Oh, we're just doing curls. I love it. I love it. If at any time you feel like you've got too much tension in the body, do a timeout on yours truly and take a stretch that you need. That's one of my favorites for the side booty, that crossover. But okay, let's get this last one here. 20 of each arm. You can totally do this from a standing position. You don't have to kneel. I'm just kneeling to be on camera. But we've done this before, friends. Locking out my top arm. My top arm is holding on and she's not going anywhere. It's a lot of back and shoulder stabilizing when I bring in my free arm and pull it down. So again, the number is 20. Make sure that top arm is nice and solid and that I'm not scrunching up the shoulders by the ears, but the shoulders are down as I get into that back. Now from the top side, yes. I know we did rows earlier, but here's some nice lat pull downs. I think I got 6, 7, you got this, 20, 8. Again, nice and slow. Make sure that top arm is rock solid. She's getting a little extra stabilizing work. I'm gonna call that 10 and get 10 more. Boom. 9, yes. 8, 7, so good. 6, 5, 4, yeah, 3, 2, 1. Whoa, whoa, whoa. So finer points here. Whenever you're operating a system like this, who else is helping? Well, of course, making sure my core is involved and my buns are firing. That's gonna make my whole system more stable, yes? And we're already working. My minutes will get that extra credit, but everyone will be happier, I promise. And by everyone, I mean all of your individual body parts working together. All right, Captain Ridiculous has set up on the other side. Again, rock solid, right elbow locked out, shoulder down. We're not scrunching up, we're keeping the shoulders away from the ears. Free arm comes up and pulls that elbow straight down, right by my rib cage. Big 20 here, big 20, 4, you got this. 5, again, see if you can find that core engagement. See if you can squeeze the buns a little bit. Does it actually help you to be solid throughout the torso as you do what looks like just an arm movement? Yes, of course it does. Bam, bam. I once again lost track of my numbers, but I'm gonna call that 10. 20 is the total. 20 is the goal. Use the breath here. If you're starting to get fatigued, you're not wrong. You're doing it right. Holy cow, but keep that elbow locked out. I know she's getting tired. Don't let her bend. Solid, solid shoulders for 3, 2, last 1. Papa. Ouch. It is, they're too tired to play. Hi, you're doing great. You're doing great. Oh, it's so good though. So good. We only had to do 1 set to feel it. Okay. The 20s are done. They're done for real. Done for real. Nice work there, friends. Last move. It's just 1 move. 1 move, 10 of them. I'm gonna challenge you to do this move the hardest setup that you can. So if you normally do push-ups from your knees, today we're gonna do a banded push-up. I'm gonna challenge you to try it from your toes. And let's say you only have 5 from the toes. Take a break at 5, take a beat, and then try to get the next 5 from the toes. Of course you can always bring it down to the knees, but this is our last move. So our last challenge, 10 push-ups with the band around the wrist. So what I like about having the band around the wrist is it just gets a little more activation from the shoulders, making sure we're really using the back. You don't think about using the back in a push-up, but oh, it's so helpful because I'm just holding a plank all the way down and all the way up. Again, your number is 10. Take your time here, and if you need a little break to get a full 10, I would say that's probably reasonable. You're probably focusing really well. 5 down, 5 to go. Holy cow. Ba, ba, da, 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 da. in. Again, I'm just taking my plank to the floor and bring her back up to the sky. Woo! 10 big push-ups. How you feeling, team? How's it going in there? Hi. Oh, Wednesday. You did it. That was it. This one wasn't even like a crazy dripper. It was just the slow burn. I think we're gonna title this the slow burn. Sometimes you don't know what's coming out until the other side. Friends, I love you very much. Thank you for joining me for this resistance workout. We are, of course, it's Pride Month, but who started all of the origination of LGBT rights really came from people of color and the trans community, and we celebrate them today with fun stickers, always fun stickers. I love you all very much, and I'll see you on Friday. We're gonna hit that interval life. I love you very much. Have a great rest of your hump day.